Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
So, it's getting warmer now. You know, springtime's basically on the verge of being here.
Hot and hot.
It is, very much so. So this is the season where everybody's gonna be out doing their lawn care. How much do you care about your lawn, sir?
I do quite a bit.
I mean, of course you do.
I like my lawn to look good.
All right. Would you go so far as to keeping that lawn contained with a fence?
Yeah, I have a fence.
Do you have privacy fence?
I have a privacy fence.
How tall is your privacy fence?
6 feet.
6 feet. Most people's privacy fence are 6 feet tall. Mine's as well, and because it helps seclude your area.
I like to know my neighbors are there, but I don't want them to see everything I'm doing.
Also,
when I'm running naked in my backyard, I don't want to be seen.
We've also done a story about that. Another WTF you might want to take a look at. Well, one man in Santa Rosa, California, also has a 6-foot fence, and people in his neighborhood have complained that it is too high. No?
Is it in his front yard?
Well, you know what? It does not say which is in the front or the backyard, but I assume that it's in his front yard because they would not be complaining if it was in his backyard. So, they have actually, based on their...
It'd be weird having a 6-foot fence in your front yard. It's like living in a compound.
Or maybe he just likes to walk naked from the front and the backyard.
Style with
he just
freaking...
come out, or maybe he just hates his neighbors. Maybe that's the case. Maybe he's trying to send a sign to his neighbors like, I don't want to talk to y'all, just leave me alone. But either case, the fence is 6 feet tall. His neighbors have complained, and actually, the man's name is Jason Windus. He had the 6-foot tall fence to keep his 2 dogs in his yard. So I'm assuming that he had them in the front yard. He put together the fence. The fence was actually cost him $9,000 to put this 6-foot fence together.
Good Lord.
Crazy amount. His neighbors are asking him to cut it down to 3 feet. Would you do that, sir?
Well,
I mean, you spent $9 grand. You got a 6-foot tall fence.
Hell
you got
no.
big dogs. They say cut it in half.
No.
Okay, no, you wouldn't. All right, well.
Well, I mean, if you got money to spend like that,
if you got $9 grand, it was like
front fence.
Who cares, right?
Yeah.
Well, also too, you got to worry about your dogs getting out. Well, they took it to court, complained to the city. So the city has now said you have to cut the fence, and what they're doing is they're charging him $500 every day he does not cut this fence down.
Wow.
Would you pay the $500?
Heck yeah, I will.
Well, he actually.
No, I wouldn't. I'd get a chainsaw or a freaking just a saw and just go straight. I'd go to town.
Well, he actually did cut the fence down because he didn't want to pay the $500 fine. But to get back at his neighbors that did this to him, he decided to say, all right, you know what, that's fine. I'm gonna cut it down, but I'm gonna put naked mannequins in my yard that you can see from the waist up because of my 3-foot fence. How do you feel about that, sir? You feel like that was justified on his behalf, or was it ridiculous that he put naked mannequins in his front yard?
It all depends. How lifelike are these mannequins?
I mean, how lifelike would you like them to be?
Well, very lifelike if they're all women.
I mean, you know what? In the picture, sir, it is an assortment of naked mannequins. So, and most naked mannequins aren't really
anatomically
correct. So that doesn't give you the shock value you want. So I think he missed it a little bit by doing an assortment of naked mannequins. But you know what? Naked mannequins on top of naked mannequins is still too much to be seen in somebody's front yard.
Naked mannequins right there.
So right now he said he plans to leave this up.
This guy must have a lot of money because mannequins aren't cheap. Don't ask me how I know.
He had money to pay $9,000 for he paid $9,000 for a fence. He could scrounge a little bit of money to get some mannequins, right?
Mannequins, right?
All right, so he said he figured he wanted to do something to freak them out, and this was his way to do that. Right now, there's no addition to the story. We don't know what the neighbors are doing so far, but basically protesting a little bit, and it's still that way to this day.
All right. One, this guy must be loaded, like I said. But really, that's pretty petty. If you're going to start putting, obviously he's single because
his wife would never let him do this.
Yeah.
No wife would let him put up a 6-foot fence in his front yard anyway. But I mean, just the simple fact it was like, oh, honey, I'm going to cut it down and I'm going to put naked mannequins in the front.
Your partner, whomever it may be, is going to should be the other side of reason and be telling you like, don't be acting a fool.
No.
Right?
Have you seen some couples? Sometimes your wife is back there with you, like, go on,
Well,
do that.
Only when
Get in there, put them naked mannequins in there.
Yeah.
We'll show down.
Oh, we're gonna put them in some real positions.
Yeah, so they weren't in too many. They weren't in those positions, but they were awkwardly posed. So, but that's what he did there. So, all right, take us home.
Hey guys, tell us, would you put those mannequins or would you put something else? See, I would get creative. I'd trim like the bush or something into like a finger.
A big middle finger.
A big middle finger. You know what I mean? Like lawn art. Then they can't tell you anything. That's lawn art right there.
I mean, I just walk out naked, and it's like I had a 6-foot fence, so you wouldn't have to see it. But now you got to bask in it every day.
Sit there stand there drinking your coffee.
And say, hey, look, 3 feet don't contain it.
So the myth goes.
So the myth.
But you're also single and can never find someone.
Oh, that hurts my heart. That hurts my heart.
Hey guys, tell us, what would you put on your lawn? What else would you do? Give us some crazy ideas.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget to donate to our Patreon.
Please do. We still got stuff we got to buy.
Yeah, like 6 feet of fence so he can stand out there naked.
3 feet ain't enough.
3 feet ain't enough. Don't forget to follow us, like us, do all that good stuff to us.
And if this is the first time that you're on the channel, why the hell you start with WTF? I know why you started with WTF with this particular one, because I probably put up a really scandalous top thumbnail to get you to click on it, but I'm glad you stayed this far to get to the end of the video. But be assured, this is our worst set of videos. You're not missing anything, but not to watch
Unless
it.
you watch the one about the kissing cousins.
About the kids, because he did that one. But also to make sure, like he said, subscribe, do the notification bell. We have other videos that we do on the channel, way better videos than this one, so make sure you stick around and watch some of those too. So, for Art Aspen in the kitchen.
Wait, I'm right here. I'm not in the kitchen.
You know what? You're not here so much. I just assumed that you were
I
here.
had surgery, sir. I had surgery. I was in the hospital.
That's the lie he tells us. So for Manny and Aspen in the kitchen, I'm Terrence.
I'm Art.
You guys take it easy. Off the card. It looks like
The
that did
news
work.
channels even have their phones or iPads or whatever.
Yeah,
up.
it looks professional that way. Not my
So
phone.
can we get some desktop?
Yeah, there you go. Who's gonna contribute to that? Let's get that Patreon going.
Come on, y'all. Donate to the Patreon.
All right. And sorry.
That's why we don't have our phones on.
Duh!